Hi everyone, welcome to week 2. Let's start on the week 2 homepage. I just wanted to go over a few things for this week. In this week you'll be choosing a topic of interest to you, and you'll be developing a research question that you'll be using for the work in the rest of this course. You'll also be introduced to the concept of the filter bubble, and you will have a chance to use a different search tool besides Google. Mostly for this quick video, I wanted to go into the assignment that's due this week, the research topic and question selection assignment. So let's move into the module for this week and the topic and research question selection assignment. Now, you won't be writing an actual research paper for this course. Rather, you'll be using the research question you develop to search for and find sources which you will evaluate and cite, and compose a annotated bibliography, which will be your final project for the course. So it's important that you develop a good research question, as this will help you be successful finding sources that you can use. Your question shouldn't be too broad or too narrow. Both of those issues will give you difficulty in finding sources. So as an example, I just wanted to go through a quick process that I went through to develop a hypothetical research question for this course. A topic I'm interested in is birds and birding, bird communication. So I might identify a topic for me would be communication in birds. Now, this is still pretty broad, which is in general what a topic will be. It's just a broad overview of what you're interested in, and you'll need to go a little bit deeper and grab a question that will help you find sources and focus your research. So I may just be tempted to ask, how do birds communicate? And that's a question, but it's still too broad. Birds communicate in many ways. My research is going to be all over the place. So I need to think, okay, well, I like crows in particular, or I'm interested in crows. And as I mentioned, birdsong. So maybe a better question would be, how do crows communicate through song? And this could be something I could work with. You'll notice part of the assignment is to find a book available through the Luria Library that helps you with your research question. And mainly this is just to help you identify if your question is too narrow. Perhaps how do crows communicate through birdsong is too narrow. I'm going to have trouble finding sources on that. So let's move into the library homepage, and I'm just going to do a quick search on crows. I'm starting broad. I can always narrow it with different keywords later. I just want to see what's in here. Oh, interesting. Let's try this again. Technology is always fun. Okay. I know I need a book for this week, and this, the third one down is a journal. So you can always use the limits on the side to identify that you just want a book. I'm going to choose print book. You may want to just choose ebooks depending on if you're off campus. And I'm noticing perhaps number 3, In the Company of Crows and Ravens. That might be something I could use. And I'm going to tell, since I'm not physically in the library right now, I'm going to open this description, and hopefully a quick scan of the contents or the summary might give me an idea of this, if this book will help me. And I notice that communication and culture is one of the chapters. So this would be one that I would want to go look through and scan and see if this might help me. I can continue looking through here. Bird brains, the intelligence of crows, ravens, magpies, and jays. Again, through the description. I might read through the summary and notice that it talks about communicating with each other. So these are 2 books that I've identified might help me. And books in general may have broad information, and they may only have a chapter or 2 that will help you with your question. But even using a book for background reference information on your topic in question will still be useful. So this is still a book you could use if it helps you understand your question, if it gives you background on it, if it has a chapter that you can use. So keep that in mind. The book may not be completely focused on your question, but it will still be useful. When we get into other sources later in the course, you'll find some that go more deeply into your topic. Okay. I don't want to take too long on that, so let's head back really quick and go back into our Week 2 homepage. So as always, if you have questions, just shoot me a quick email. But you'll notice that I've also put 2 other videos this week, one just for inspiration and one that will give you further tips on developing a research question. The lecture also has some good information. You'll notice there is no quiz for this week, so you just need to get to that topic selection and search tool assignment, as well as the 2 discussion boards for this week. Happy researching, and I hope you have a great week.